Okay, we're automatically recording. Well, let's get cute. Alright, so we're going to go through all of our seeds to see what we're going to... I did these last year. These are the butternut squash. I had the, what are they, the vine borer beetles, and so I got like one maybe this big, and by the time it was ready to do anything, it was hollow inside because they had ate it out. What are these? The Blue Lake bush beans always do amazing, so we will definitely put that in our yes pile. These are bush Roma beans, kind of the same as the Blue Lake, but they do good too. It's a bush bean. I think they actually are even, they come out faster. So sticks. Zucchini. First year we did zucchini, they turned out really good. Second year, but this year we're going to definitely improve that. All right, this is, oh, sugar pumpkins. So we ended up with, I think, I planted some way early. I think I did them in, was it like this time last year, so April, and we got like 3, and I was like, okay, I just wanted to test it out, see if I can do it. So then in the fall time, we did in the front yard, I made a little pumpkin patch, and I think I ended up getting 7. So we're going to do that again, and hopefully we can get some more, because that was fun. Not enough to really do anything with or make something, but we did end up giving those to the chickens, so that goes in the yes pile. Beets, first year we did beets, we did good. Last year I didn't do beets, so we're going to try those again. Let's see, okay, more Blue Lake bush beans. Can never get enough green beans. Okra. I got okra, but I didn't plant enough of it last year. I planted, I think, like 4 bushes, and I think I planted it too early, and so I'd get like 1 at a time, and I mean, what really can you do with 1 at a time? So again, that ended up being just another treat for the chickens. But I've been drinking okra water lately, and so I'm going to attempt to do okra and do a lot more plants this year, a lot more of everything really, so we can really ramp up and see what we can do. So that goes into our yes pile. Again, same with the squash as the butternut squash. The squash beetles got to that, and I got to figure out another way. I did net them at first with like some tulle, but it wasn't just consistency on my part, so it just needs to be more consistent. So we're going to try this because we really do like acorn squash and butternut squash, especially this. Do like a twice baked with some ground beef or something in it, ground pork, spinach. That's really good. So we're going to try this again. Cantaloupe. I don't think I ever even use these. My kids, I think, eat cantaloupe. I'm going to see before I plant these because I don't want to just make it and then nobody eats it. So we'll see. If we do try it and nobody eats it, it's always something, a treat for the chickens. The white pumpkins we got, again, the beetles or borer vines, same thing. We got, they started, they did good, and then they, by the time it was time to pick, they were completely, like you poked them and it just collapsed. So we're going to try this. Well, no we're not, because there's no more seeds, so we're going to have to get some more of those seeds. So let me put that over here. This is our bunching greens, so like green onions. We love green onions, we use them a lot, so we're going to probably do a, let's turn this off, we're going to do a, probably in a container on the porch and see how that works. Our more sugar pie pumpkins. What is this? Tomatoes. We did the Rutgers tomatoes. These are good, but what I found out about these are, what is it? I think they're non-indeterminate, I think is the word. So instead of them all ripening at one time, it was kind of sporadic all through the season, which was cool because in like November, I literally still had green tomatoes that were ripening, and I was like, oh man, okay, so if I pay attention to them, I can get them all completely far, because we have a really long growing season here in Florida and Georgia. So I might do some of these, but I do have Roma tomatoes because I'd rather have them all at one time. That way I can can them and use them versus just getting them sporadically throughout the season. So Sunflowers are my nemesis, and not because I can't grow them, but because every time I plant them and start the seeds, the squirrels eat them. And let me show you proof. This is my seed container where I had put my seeds in there, my sunflower seeds, and the squirrels literally ate the container. This is a plastic container. They ate it off. Then I put a crate on it next time, and they ate through the plastic crate. So I guess they'll just have to stay in the house until they're big enough to go outside, because the squirrels, yeah, they're vicious around here. So we'll see if we can get some sunflowers this year. That would be pretty around the house. More pumpkins. Those are jack-o'-lanterns. Those did good. Oh, watermelon. So the first year we did watermelon, I did I think they're called orange glow. So they have the orange meat inside, and then I did some that had the yellow meat inside. And this was like 2020, so COVID and all that. And they did really good. I think we ended up with 7. Last year we did not get any, so I might cheat. I'm going to start the seeds, but if it doesn't pan out, I'm just going to go to the store and buy some, because I just discovered my love for watermelon 2 years ago. Before then, I was not a watermelon eater, but now I'm obsessed with it. So if I don't get any to start on my own, I'm definitely going to go buy some plants, and we're going to get some watermelons this year, because the way we eat them in this house, like, we can do 2 a day easy. Probably more than that, but I'm like, hey guys, these things are expensive, so we got to see what we can grow on our own. Ooh, these were good. These were the scallop butternut squash. So they're literally like little, it's white and it has little scallops all around them. They did really good, and we really like them. You know, cook them the same way you do summer squash. Cut them up thin, and bacon, of course, always makes it good. Those were really good, so those are back in our yes pile. Spaghetti squash, we did good with those. Broccoli, I did broccoli just to try to see if we could do broccoli sprouts, but I think I will actually try, not now because it'll be hot in 2 seconds here in Georgia, but when fall time comes, I am going to plant some broccoli, and probably lettuce too, to see how we can do with that. And then same thing, this is another type of okra. I think this was the red one, it's the Clemson Spineless. I think it's red. And they did fine, but again, I didn't plant enough of them. It got hot, sporadic. It was a weird year last year in the weather, and so we just gave 1 or 2 to the chickens. And Brussels sprouts, same thing. I did it. I bought it to try and do the what is it? Sorry. Come on. I bought this to try and do sprouts. My sprout growing did not work. We might attempt it again this year, but if it doesn't work soon enough, then we will just go ahead and go straight to using this during the winter time, because I really like Brussels sprouts. I went to a restaurant, found a recipe, it was so good, and so I definitely want to recreate it at home, and so we'll see how it goes. And cucumbers, always like those, homemade pickles, those do good. So those are our seeds. We're going to go ahead and get our dirt started. I just bought some. Let me see if I can find it. Hold on. I got some seed starting mix. I don't know how good this is. My seed starting mix is not something that I'm 100% at, but I just do what I find on YouTube and mix it up. So we'll probably do that, some blood meal, and I had something else. I don't know what it is. I think there's peat moss already in there, so we'll do that. And then I'm going to rinse these out, but this is what I'm going to start my tomatoes in, because I'm going to do a bunch of them and just use it as a little greenhouse, since we're eating a lot of salad right now. I'm trying to lose weight. But I'm going to use these as little greenhouses to start my tomatoes, and I think that would be a great idea. And then for our other stuff, we just have like these trays to reuse. I have lots of pots, and then I have this one, these different dusty cell starters. So we're going to go ahead and try these also. Not try them, I know they work, so we're going to go ahead and do that and get started. But then like the, let's see, like the bush beans and stuff like that, you really don't have to start those when it's time to plant them after your last freezing. Just go ahead and plant those in the ground. So let's go ahead. Tomatoes are the most important, because you want them, or at least I want them, when I put them out, I want them to be yay high. I don't know how high yay high is, a foot maybe, and strong so that they can start going and take advantage as much time, because we have, so like we'll say February 4th, and so this old man told me that you should wait until after Easter. So he's like, anytime after Easter is when you want to start, because you'll know for sure the ground is warm enough. But I'm not sure exactly about that this year, because Easter is so late. It's like a month later than last year. It's on April 20th, so it should be plenty hot. So if I wait till then, they should be plenty big, because that's what 7 weeks I think from now. So they should do fine, and it should be good. So let me get my dirt started, and we will be back. Oh, and I forgot, I also bought some tomatoes. I got some purple potatoes, purple potatoes, and just some regular, just some regular potatoes, white potatoes. And so we'll see. Funny thing is with the purple, with the purple ones, one year my sister grew, I think the purple yams, purple sweet potatoes, and she made a pie on it, and she made a purple pie, and when she posted it online, a lot of people hadn't heard of the purple sweet potato, and when I tell you they cussed her out and called her a liar, and how she was faking and using food and how she was using food coloring, oh man, she's still traumatized about making that purple pie. But okay, now we're going to go ahead and get to making our seed mix. Alright, so we got all our stuff. I don't normally wear gloves when I garden. I know I probably should, but I don't. But when I'm mixing my dirt, I do, because, yeah, especially when I'm using this, you see, this blood meal. Ugh, it stinks and it's just kind of nasty. But, and I got this bag. I guess it's a pretty good deal. For $5 at Ollie's. I don't know if you have an Ollie's where you are locally, but I got this there. I'll probably go buy another one or two just for my seed starch, and it seems to have everything in it that I need. Yeah, this stuff is so disgusting. But it works, so no complaining. Ew, it's all mushy. It got wet. Ooh. Ooh. Let's see. Looks like a nice black bowel movement turd. Ew, it's so sticky. Ugh. Alright, we're gonna mix this up. What do you guys like to use in your seed starting mix? Let's see what this says. And I'm not doing any herbs because my dad is really good at that, so I'm going to attempt to grow veggies, and he's going to do the herbs for us. And he wintered his herbs all through the winter. He covered them up, so they're already got a good head start. Oh my God, this stuff stinks. Ugh, ugh. Let's see. I don't know, I can't see it. But yeah. It's hot here today, especially for February. But we did just have snow a couple of weeks, so I don't think too many people are complaining about the 70, 80 degree weather that we currently have. Let me go grab a knife so I can put the bottom of these, and we don't have to do that once we're done. Woo. Okay, so we got our containers all punctured and everything. I'm going to fill them up. Not all the way though, of course, because that's a waste of dirt. We'll just take handfuls. I think that should be good for each container. Because they're just going to start in there, and then once they get so big, then I'll probably move them over to another, to like the little pots or maybe some solo cups. That way they have more room to grow. But this just gives me a good way. Last year it did really good. I took a bunch and started a whole, like I had like 50 plants, and they did really good. Starting this way, and then you can easily weed out your little weak ones, but it gives everybody a good start. And then, like I said, this makes it like a little fake greenhouse, so they should really start sprouting. And then after that, once these get started, I can start something else, probably my squash and watermelon, of course, to give them a head start. Alright, I'm going to spray these down with some water. So I have 3 of these for right now, containers. Probably do 2 of them tomatoes, I'm not sure yet. And then I have these 2. And I gotta see what I'm going to start in here. That's why I should have did my garden layout before I started this, but I do know this is the stuff I'm going to make, so it doesn't make a difference. Probably, I don't know, we'll see. So we're going to spray the water down like the things, well, maybe not. Leave it to your kids to break something. Okay, well, I'll get a spray bottle and spray these down. Okay, so I'm going to spray these down when I come back, but I have kids to pick up, so I'm going to go pick them up, and then I will come back and we will finish with our seeds. Indiana. Alright, we're back. I got my... Alright, back the next day. We had stuff to do, so I didn't get to plant them, but I have my aroma tomatoes. I'm just going to go ahead and sprinkle them in my greenhouse. I know this is probably a terrible, wasteful way to do it, but I did it like this last year. It worked for me, so that's what I'm going to do. And then I just will thin them out as they start to grow. I'm going to spray them. Thin them out. Let's get a little of our dirt. And we'll just sprinkle it lightly over the top. Alright, I think that is maybe one more. Alright, I think that shall do the trick. We'll spray it one more time. Alright, got those taken care of. And then today when I went to go get my taxes done, my nice little tax man, he had some extra seed starting things. Well, they're little greenhouses, so he gave me 3 of those. Some good little lid, so we're gonna start the rest of our stuff in that.
It's even faster.
You guys done? So this is our okra. I'll probably do 3 of these in one pod. Not too deep. Right. Oh, goodness, bless me. Spray it down one time. Nice and moisturized. Well, not moisturized.
You
Hydrated.
almost done. It's getting dark.
I know it's getting dark. I'll be in just a few.
No, I'm talking about playing.
Yeah, we'll finish playing. Any other questions, ma'am? See, we got a nice little greenhouse. We'll put it in the shed. Now, let's find our... What is this? No pumpkins right now. We need to find our watermelon.
I love you a good big watermelon.
You do?
Yep, pretty.
I've just seen them. Where'd they
Mommy,
go?
what the opposite?
Ooh, we'll do some scallop squash. Ow.
Mommy, what the opposite of good?
Bad.
Right. Well, the stuff that you have on the bottom of it is smells bad.
Yeah.
Well, there's a red light over there.
Where?
Look this way. So, look this way. And look, you see the red light?
Yeah, those are the neighbors.
Why do they have a red light?
Or spaghetti squash. I'm not sure.
You need any more blood meal?
No, I think I'm good on the blood meal right now.
Here you go.
Nope, I'll have you give me some in just a second.
Mommy, that was not the way I feel like other ones.
So do you need to fill it?
Yeah.
Okay, fill it for me. Excuse you.
Excuse me.
Piggy wiggy.
One just needs a little bit filled up. thing.
Can you write what?
The
My sticks?
yeah.
Well, I have my watermelon stick, but what else do we have out here? Spray it down one more time.
I think the sun didn't go all the way down
Yeah, we still have a little bit of sunlight.
because I don't like those moths. They're scary.
Are they? Next week we'll have even more sunlight still because,
It's gonna be summer.
well, not summer yet. It's getting closer to spring, and the closer to spring we get, the more daylight we have. So, we are getting close to sitting out here till 9 o'clock and getting ate up by mosquitoes. Yay! Here we go, watermelon.
That would be okay.
Girl,
What?
yeah, we'll have to
You
spray
bite
the
by
yard.
mosquitoes, you need pants.
Yeah, you need more than pants out here. You know they'll eat you up.
Or not if you have pants on.
Yeah,
But they're gonna be eating me if I have shorts on.
yeah, and we gotta get some bug spray in our candles. What's up?
Can I poke them in real quick?
Yeah, you poke them in for me while I get my other things started. Don't poke them too deep though, okay? Okay?
Okay.
Let's do some zucchini because we like to eat zucchini.
I don't.
Well, that's okay. You can maybe try it. You should try it. What about cucumbers?
No.
You gonna try anything this year?
I am gonna try something.
What you gonna try?
A mango.
Girl, we don't have no mango, but we'll get some from the store. Got okra. So, onions. You got them all? Cover them up a little bit. Pumpkins, spaghetti squash. We should start these.
What's this say?
That says watermelon.
Where's the watermelon?
Those are the watermelon seeds. We got some zucchini.
What's this say?
That says cucumber.
Where's the cucumbers?
I put them in there. We will start them probably this weekend. Pumpkins. Let me spray these, and then we're gonna do zucchini and spaghetti squash right now. Ooh, we're gonna go.
But we're running out of time playing.
I know, we got time. Give me 1 second. No, we'll do it later. Let's go play. All right, we'll be back. We'll probably finish this up tomorrow. We gotta go play before the sun goes completely down. Sorry, I forgot to say, see you next time.
Bye.
Bye. Is that good? Okay, thank you. Alright, so I guess day 3 is a charm. We're going to get our seeds that need to be started actually finished today. So I'm going to do some zucchini, winter squash, and my acorn squash and my butternut squash. And then the last couple days we did, scallop squash, okra, watermelon, and tomatoes. Let's go ahead and get those planted really quick. And then I'll show you my garden plan. Nothing fancy, but I understand it, and yeah, I think some of my squash I'm going to do, I don't know if I said it already, I'm going to do them on the porch to hopefully help with the bugs. When I say bugs, I mean squash borer beetles, I think they're called, borer vine beetles, and see if we can, if maybe that'll help. So, those done. What's next? Our butternut squash. And tomorrow I'm going to get my my garden prepared. Well, I'll probably put out some compost, some of the black cow compost, and some lime on the garden, and see if I can get my boys to till it in just so we can start getting that ready. Maybe I can get the chickens to go out there and see if they'll poop out there and give us some, if they're good manure, but we'll see. I usually stay away from the garden, even when I want them to go in there, but we shall see. Alright, found our cucumbers. And I'm in zone, I think, 7B. So we can start pretty early with getting stuff started. We don't have to wait until, gosh, April, like a lot of people do. We have a really long growing season, so that's good. Alright, let me get it all covered up. I don't know where the lid is to this, but I'll have to look for it. But I'm going to put it in my shed, and that should stay warm enough to get them to start germinating. Because it's been like high 70s. I think tomorrow is supposed to be 79. So, and then this is my garden plant. So, I have my, on the porch, I think I'm going to do in containers my bunching onions, so like the green onions, acorn squash, and butternut squash. And then I'm going to do potatoes. I seem to either do them in like crates, with the bottom cut out, but I don't know if I'm going to cut it out, or just get like a tall laundry basket, cut the bottom, and then just put it in there. That way you don't have to dig through anything. When it's done, you just lift it up, and there are your potatoes. And then on the side of my house, I'm going to put watermelon. And then closest on, let's see, sunrise and the east side. The north side of the house, I have, towards the north, I have so my zucchini, then bunching onions, then I think I'm going to do like 3 rows of not bunching onions, bush beans, because they do really good. I have my scallop squash and yellow squash. We'll do a row of those each. A bunch of tomatoes, I'm not sure how many rows, but it's going to be good amount of rows. And then corn, and see if I can get it to come up, because sometimes it works and sometimes it doesn't. So I'm going to plant a lot more and closer together, because they say that's what you need to do. So that's my little garden plan. That should work. And I rotated everything from last year of what was in that area, that way it's not the same thing taking the nutrients from the garden. So that's it for today with all of our seeds that need to be started now. I will see you next time. Toodaloo. And it'll probably be tomorrow with preparing the garden to see how that looks and getting it all rototilled and all that. So, peace out for now.